Hi everybody, Cheaply Chic. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to share with you a Christmas kit I put together. This is great for journaling or any type of memory keeping you'll be doing through the Christmas season, or just a lot of fun stuff to add to your stash. So I am going to flip through this. I have two kits. They are almost identical, so I'm only going to share one of them with you, but there will be two of them listed on my website. Those links will be down below. So there is a stack of things and packages here, so I'm just going to work through the top. First, I have this little bundle here. There's some gold clips. I don't know how many pieces are in here altogether. I will try to tally that up and post it in the video, and it will be on my website, just so you have an idea of how many pieces there are. So here is an old playing card with this beautiful lady ice skating in the winter snow. Here's about 6 or 7 inches of white lace clipped to the front of that envelope. And then here, another old Christmas playing card. This is a coffee stained envelope. And then on the inside, I have some, let's see, there's an old red bingo card clipped here. 6 green game tickets. There are 6 red game tickets. Sorry for the noise, you guys. We have a lot of construction stuff and FEMA trucks out on our road, and yeah, it's back and forth all the time. These are 5 little Christmas trivia game cards. So fun. I love these. And then here in this side, there are 4 of these red. These are some vintage ride and refreshments, school picnic day, some old vintage amusement park tickets, and then 2 holiday charades game cards. And then there are 2 little Christmas score sheets from a game that I had, along with another 5 of these green skee ball vintage tickets. All right, so that's the first little bundle there. And then moving into this package, first laying on top here is just a little envelope I made. I added the Christmas stamp and all the stamping, the little rose sticker, and stamped a Merry Christmas here on the back. And then here's a little piece of postcard ephemera that I made. I used an Edith Holden book page, added some stamping, and then here on the back I added some coffee dyed paper and just a little more stamping. Here's a handmade tag that I created with an old book page, more stamping and washi tape. And then there's just a little piece here of some red tablecloth. So these are 2 doilies you can use. And then I have a coffee stained, or a tea stained actually, paper sack. And then here I have napkins for decoupaging and things. This is an old, this is an old vintage napkin. There's only one image on the front of it, but I love that. That is so fun. There's this napkin. One with a bunch of cars. Another holly napkin. A Santa napkin. There's a bunch of Santas on there. This Christmas wreath. And then this Christmas tree napkin. And the paper sack. Okay, so that is that little bundle. Then we have this envelope here. And here's another little envelope I made with some stamping. And this is a washi sticker. Christmas greetings on the back. And then here is a beautiful piece of lace that you can use as a book page or a tip out or something. a little brass bullnose clip. And then in this envelope, let's see, there are a bunch of tickets. All right, so this is just some more basic type journaling ephemera that you can use. There are 2 price tags, a coat check tag, a library card and pocket, an inventory manila tag, a layaway tag, an alterations tag, 1 green guest check. Okay, apparently there are. It all gets mixed up in here. Let's see. There are 5 of these little craft colored price tags all together. Here are 3 of these flourish style paper sacks and 3 little 4-inch paper doilies tucked in here. There is 2 of these black cash envelopes. 1 window jeweler's envelope, and then 2 of these trifold time cards. I love to make little booklets out of these and journaling spots. Okay, so that's everything in that packet. And then moving into these packets. So here's a little envelope that I ran through the embossing machine. There's a brass bullnose clip with a garment, pin, and 5 little Christmas jingle bells there. There's another little doily piece. There's the embossed envelope, and then tucked in here, this is a vintage spool piece of ephemera, and I've just added some burgundy lace, some deep red lace here, and some hunter green lace. There's a couple little Tim Holtz safety pins there. All right, and then that is that little packet. And then there's a couple little mini CD pouches here. I just stamped Noel on this one. There is a couple old Christmas postage stamps clipped on with a piece of Sari silk paper clip. And then in here, I just have, let's see how many, 7 old, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 7 old gift tag labels. There's a little collection here that's all glued together. It's somebody's address, but this is super old, and this was part of an old like Christmas seal stamp set, like from the 80s. Just thought that is a fun little piece of ephemera. So that is that CD case, and then here's another one. I just have this Tim Holtz ephemera twinkle clipped to the front, hand stamped some little holly stamps there, and then this is some old Christmas seals. So here is a couple from the American Lung Association, 1993, and then there's just a little collection of a bunch of these. These are from 1988. Boys Town. And then some other little sticker labels that came in the same thing. There's a couple more of those. And then these are fun. They're 4 put together, but they make a wreath. All right, that's that little packet. And then moving on to this packet. Here on the front, I have a postcard of Santa with his pink hat. A coffee-stained doily. This is a 5-inch doily, I think. Yeah, 5-inch doily. Then one of these aqua blue glassine envelopes I love. There's a vintage flashcard in here. There are 2 of these Christmas recipe cards. Another old flashcard. And then these are some vintage cards I have that I love. So here is, this is like from the 70s or 80s, some Current. The brand was called Current. So there's this postcard. Another postcard. A third. And then this sweet little greeting card. And that's everything in the blue packet. Oh, and then clipped to the back of that, I have this. This is a little Christmas game instruction sheet. I always love collaging and making tags out of stuff like that. All right, that's the little Santa pack. And then we have a couple more of these little bags here. So here's another bullnose clip, a tea-stained paper bag, and then here on the front I have this little piece that you could cut up these doilies and make little snowflakes out of those if you wanted to. There is a piece of a green pineapple doily that I cut apart, and then another one of those red doily pieces. So there's those pieces there. And then this has a lot of my favorite Christmas ephemera that I have in it. Let's see. All right, so we have the paper bag. And then there's a Santa tag in here. Little Santa gift tag. This is, okay, so I have some of these cards and stickers. They are from a pack. Here's the sticker. It's rather large. I would say the sticker measures about 7 inches, but it says down here that it is from 1986. So all of these little Victorian angel cherub type cards are from 1986. So this is a little gift tag card here with the envelope that came with it. And then, like I said, there's one of those very large stickers. I'll show you the other sticker since I'm here. This is another large sticker. And then one more. This one's a little shorter. So I love those. Here is a holiday party invitation card with an envelope. Another little Santa tag. This is a vintage paper coaster that came in a napkin set from Hallmark that I had. And then another little vintage card, a Christmas party invitation. Love that retro style with the envelope. So that's everything in that packet. All right, and then moving on to the last little packet here. Another little brass bullnose clip. Here's another handmade tag. And then I have this little cut apart piece here that looks like a star. You could cut this up and use it however, or you can use that whole piece. Here's a little envelope I ended up making to hold these things. So let me show you this first. This is some handmade paper, and on the front I stitched some coffee dyed glassine. I just love that, that's fun. Okay, so then in this packet I have an old note card with a gingerbread on the front. Here, this is from the 1960s. I have a few of these. An old airmail envelope that hasn't been used. You would open it up and write on the inside. This one, it has a bunch of 1968. December 25, 1968. So that's fun. There's an envelope, and there's a piece of matching stationery for this. And here, there's a memo sheet. This is an old little memo pad. Here is a gingerbread envelope. These are so cute. Again, just another older stationery set that I had. Here is the stationery that matches that envelope. So cute. Piece of vintage holly stationery. There's that matching teddy bear, vintage stationery, and that's that little pocket. All right, and then moving into this last file folder. This is a legal size folder, little file folder pocket, so it measures about 15 inches long. And then on the inside, I have various papers and things. Let's see, make sure I have it all. All right, so here's a little party plans sheet. There are some little golden book pages, and here are just a few. Of course, all the book pages vary between the two kits. There are 4 of those. Then I have this recipe book. It's Christmas recipe book. So let's see, it's a bunch of these. I would have a hard time cutting these up. I always do, because I'm like, ooh, I love that. I want to make that. I want to try making that. So there are 5 of these, but the images on them are so cute. And then just some other various Christmas book pages. I love using these in collage, making tags and things, cutting out the images, making journaling cards out of them. Here's a book page from A Christmas Carol. There are 2 of those. Another one of those book pages. Here are 5 book pages out of a separate Christmas book. Love the fonts, love the paper colors. There are a couple book pages from an Edith Holden book. Another holiday recipe book. A couple pages there. There's an older recipe book page with some fun cookies on there. Oh my gosh, those look delicious. Here's a vintage cookies book. There are 2 of those. I can't look at those too long. It's hard trying to lose a little weight during the holidays. Here's another book page. Okay, there's a few of those. Just different images of holiday cookies and holiday foods. Here are some vintage coloring sheets. These are fun. They're nice and yellowed. And then they're just some Christmas images from an old coloring book. And then we have 3 old pieces of notebook paper, 3 ring binder notebook paper. Here is a hand typed, it could have been copied, I guess, also after it was typed, but this is a vintage piece of Old Holy Night. They probably used in a choir. I had a few of them tucked away in a music book, so I think those are a lot of fun. Somebody misspelled shining, but that's okay. That's what makes that fun. All right, and then just other little junk journaling things. Here's a sheet of some old phone message papers, and then some old ledger books that I had, just some various ledger pages. There's 2 there. Here's one of this book style. There's a large green ledger paper here. Another ledger page. This is an old office style paper of some kind, 1973. I just love these. I love using them as strips on my book pages or on tags. There's another ledger sheet, another office sheet. This one is 1978. And then this one, it doesn't have the date on it, but my ledger does, and it's from the 1800s, the late 1800s. I love that. And then some Christmas music here. So it is a double spread, so 2 pages put together here out of an old Christmas songbook. And you get 2 of those. All right, and that is everything in that file pocket. So I am going to have these on my website. Again, there are 2 of them. There will only be 2 of them. This is some of my like prized ephemera that I typically hoard, but I can't hoard them anymore. That would be silly. I'm learning more and more the value of things and the value of not hoarding things when I've watched my whole neighborhood, you know, go under storm surge. And I mean, I would say 80% of the homes in my neighborhood are gone. So I'm learning the value of enjoying your things. Don't just leave them, you know, to fate, especially if you live on an island in the ocean or the Gulf, whatever, like I do. All right, let's see. So I'm not exactly sure how these will be packaged in the mail, but I'm probably going to, because of the size of this file folder, it's going to have to go priority, and it will have to be in a little bit of a larger envelope so I can keep it all safe. But I will package it up in the safest way possible so it can make it to you without any crinkles and all of that. So again, the link for the website will be in the description box down below. I also have posted a video probably right before this one sharing 2 Christmas journals I created. So if you're interested in looking at those and just getting some inspiration, I will link that video in the description box down below as well. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I am going to be filming just a couple probably videos working with some Christmas items that I can use in my journaling. So I hope that, you know, I'll be able to share those soon, and you might find them inspiring as well during this holiday season. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.